I'm going to show you how to automate testing for mobile apps using the MTS test framework running under TestComplete. The test is for the Calculator app on an iPhone, and I will be using Bitbar TestComplete's cloud-based mobile app testing solution. So first, I'm going to open TestComplete, and now I have to define some steps in a script file to handle connections to the mobile device, and to do this I'll create a script file, TestCalculator execution. Now I need to define a couple of routines. Prepared TestCalculator execution start for connecting, and TestCalculator execution end for disconnecting at the end. Now here we can use, we need a code generator, so we're going to use the Bitbar code generator, and that will give you a list of the available devices and applications on them. Pick an unoccupied one. This one here. Select connect to another device if the selected one's not available, and here you can, it's already selected as calculator, but you can select an app here, and we've already got calculator selected. So what we need now is to copy the capabilities. Tidy that up a second. And now we need to actually call the start Bitbar app by capability function. So we'll do this by using the code helper. And I'm looking for mobile start Bitbar app by capability. So this is the one. This needs a couple of parameters. One of them is bundle ID, address, and the other one you have to pass in the capabilities. So I'm just going to paste those in. Okay, so that's how you start, and to end, again, just a code completion to disconnect the device, just adding a semicolon there. Okay, so now what we should do is try and run this to generate, run the mobile app, or connect to it. So I'm just going to do that now. So that's now completed, and we've completed successfully. So now I want to click on show mobile screen to show the app. Here it is. So this is the app we're going to use, so I'm going to make a pretty simple test with it. It's going to be 5 plus 5 equals 10, and we're just going to check that works. So it would be like this: 5 plus 5 equals 10, and check that the answer will be correct there. So to do that, we need to be able to press on these buttons and check the display. So I also need to define a script page object with test steps to access the main screen of the Calculator mobile app. I'm going to call this script TestCalculator main. and it needs to be a page object. So I'm going to use the code templates. Control J. Should be a page object. Happening calculator. Page object is main. Now we want to have here a mobile application. Change that. And now we have to insert some object references to pick up the various buttons on the app, calculator app. So we do it by Control J again. And reference by parameter. Now here this is going to be button 5. And we need to know the property name and property value. Now we get to this by using the object spy, clicking on here, and then drag and drop onto the app. You have to wait for it to refresh, select it, and let go, and you see here we want this attribute name. It's called button 5 for the number 5. So we'll copy that, go back to TestComplete. Property name is name, and the value we just copied is button 5. Now we also need to add some actions to access button 5. So just using the code template again, Control J, and we need to be able to click item. And calculator again, page name, main. We want to click on button 5. So this brings this up, and it's not actually a click item we want. We want to touch. So that's that. So now if we run this routine, it would click on the button 5 or touch the button 5. Now we can repeat this for the plus, for all the numbers, the equals sign, and don't need to show you this though, so I've got some pre-prepared code that I'm going to paste in. Just get that now. So now we've got object references for the 5, the plus, the equals, and the display field. So that's what we need to do. Okay, that's for all of those. So now we've got all that, what we need to do is generate a keyword test for the calculator mobile app. I'm going to call that TestCalculator.text. So just go to keyword tests, add a new test. And now we can simply drag and drop the steps. So first I want to select TS Calculator execution, and when you drop you get to pick what routine you want to call. So I'm going to start to connect, and now we have to do the rest of the stuff. So first I wanted to click on button 5, go again, plus 5 again, and then we need to go equals, and the equals, and we want to check that it gets to the value 10, so we have a display that checks the display content. So just move that a second here to bring the value 10. Okay, so now we've just defined a routine to do 5 plus 5 equals 10. So we start, click the button 5, click plus 5 again equals, and check that the value is 10. So let's run the keyword test. So it remotely launches the mobile app, connects to it. Touching the buttons. 5. Choose the equal button, and then checks it's 10 at the end. And that's a successful running of the test.
Thank you for watching the video.